Honest J. Nowak. Oh yeah. A pleasure to meet y'all at last, and welcome back to Honest J. Nowak. It's about time. I've been getting a few requests for this one too. And I mean a few. I've been getting more requests for this ever since this happened to be the biggest phenomenon that we've ever come across. And it's not going to stop. It's still raging on even to this very day, and we still haven't really done anything about it. Nothing that could pretty much save every single life that has ever been infected from this, but hope you can forgive me, guys. But in today's episode, I am talking about the great Encaav viral pandemic. Yes, I'm finally gonna go there. But you know what? I don't know if I could even forgive myself or even trust myself for this point, because since I've already come as far as to turning on the camera on me, and well, I've already gone through more than a whole minute of the entire episode, but let's get started. Encaav is certainly the biggest and probably the worst ever kind of pandemic that we've ever had for a long time. It was certainly bad enough where we had such things out there, including the acquired immune deficiency syndrome from a few decades ago, and from even further back we've had polio, and from even further back we've had lots of other types of conditions. The Spanish flu, the Black Plague, and many others out there that we've ever witnessed throughout history. But in recent times, we now have Encaav. And from the death toll and the amount of infections that we've gotten so far, it's pretty much increasing rapidly. There are, in fact, millions that have gotten themselves infected by now, and the death toll has been ranging into the 100,000s. And this is without a doubt probably one of the biggest ever anomalies that we've got to deal with. It's gotten bad enough to the point where the government pretty much had to take some action to at least control the spread of the virus itself. But even worse, it seems that the majority of people out there who happen to disagree within these confines here, all these quarantine efforts, just so the virus itself cannot spread any further. It does appear, though, that the American economy is going through a huge downfall at the same time that we're going to have ourselves some other things that might seem beneficial, but at this time, I'm not really seeing a lot of good stuff happen. Although pollution has decreased, and well, I've talked about that quite a few times here on HJN, but I sure would want to explain what the virus does to you as well. Well, here we go. Encaav happens to be a respiratory related virus, because what it will do is that it will enter your respiratory system and it will actually knock out the cells in your lungs. But it also behaves in a similar way to the human immunodeficiency virus, or HIV, which of course becomes AIDS later on, depending on how many T cells in the body are destroyed. Well, compare that to Encaav. It seems that it does the same thing. So that's two big impacts right there on the human body that this virus can do. It's like double trouble in a way. You got SARS, which also has a similar effect on what it can do to your respiratory system, and you also have AIDS, which of course is the result of your immune system being taken out from the human immunodeficiency virus. But in general, I don't even know what's worse. And of course there has actually been a few films out there that have kind of been a precursor to this real life anomaly, including Outbreak and Contagion, but I have in fact watched those because Netflix has rated them out of the top 10 best films in America today, and it's mostly because of this. there are, in fact, a lot of films out there that are being put on the top 10 lists, mostly pandemic related or epidemic related. And then I can say that all this drama right here, I mean, I'm physically shaking right now because I don't even know how the public is going to handle this right now. The fact that I've come this far here on HJN and I'm now going into this, I don't even know what else to say at this point. So let's just take it all in. Try and take a deep breath at this, because these are, in fact, just facts that are coming from multiple sources. And sure, there's many people out there who happen to try to deface the internet with all these kind of fake sources and all this information that's just completely fraud or not at all like the truth. But as it turns out, there are many sources out there who are confirming these facts. And I mean multiple. And so if you're not really gonna, trust even what I say, because, well, I am, after all, honest J. Nowak, not dishonest little teabag. So, I mean, if that doesn't hopefully draw the line in the fact that this is who I am, and that I'm only gonna tell the honest points about everything that I talk about, and not the dishonest points about it, then, well, let's just say, for the first time in a while, I'm going to be putting down links in the description box below. These will go into the facts of what Encaav has truly been like since the start of this year. And it has been that bad. The fact that a virus could do all of this is just insane. This is the most recent type of pandemic that we've ever come across, and, well, who knows? Something like this could get worse in the future, but let's just keep ourselves at a safe distance, just so we do not allow the virus to spread like that, because it's already killed so many people. I mean, the total death count is way higher than the amount of people killed in 9/11, or the amount of people that have been killed in a few different wars. I mean, it's that bad. The fact that it's in the 100,000s now and counting, I mean, what could be worse? Only time will tell, I suppose, but okay. If you want to see more, go down to my channel. That is, if you even trust me to do anything more. Make sure that you like, subscribe, comment, follow me on social media, and stay on the Hollywood side.